keeping our country clean, ensuring that there's proper garbage disposal and these sorts of things. This can be done at a community level.
Yes,
This can
of
be done.
course.
So why the lackadaisical attitude? And so it speaks volumes to how Dominicans view Dominica. It's a very
Yes.
serious conversation to be had, and so we will not have enough time to go into the social aspect of this and the mindset needed and so on. But I just want to encourage our people. Um, this is where collective responsibility comes in. This is where the sense of unity and community comes in. You've heard the president of WAVE. There is a strong need to preserve our waterways, and we cannot expect the WASCO or the forestry alone to do the work. We have to get up off our laurels and get things done. And so I think at this time it's appropriate to say that NGOs out there, who preach preservation, you should reach out to WAVE and plan an event. And I will do my best to join this event. And let's do a serious cleanup campaign, because I don't think we can do this in one day. The cleanup campaign to wipe out this Mimosa pigra over an extended amount of time. If it's about 5 months, it's 5 months. If it's that, is that, according to the young folks.
And it will take about that time, because you have to keep doing it.
It's exactly, and every time you clear a large amount, you have to burn it immediately. This thing is like a pest.
It
like sucks up the water.
Yeah, like for World Rivers Day, you do have different organizations and NGOs that come out, but it's just for that day. Like the Rotary
It's
Club.
not enough. That's not enough.
Of the Indian in Portsmouth has a good effort towards that. Macmillan, the Rotary Club. I now I hear the mayor is doing some kind of Indian River thing with everyone supposed to wear Indian headdress, Kalinago headdress.
Yeah.
But it's like, well, this is not
a good
fun
effort.
and games, guys. It's not fun and games. It's like, if you're coming out, come out to help. Don't come to just look pretty in your headdress. You come and plant a tree, come and clean up the damn place.
Yeah.
Because it's getting excessive now.
Yeah, it's a serious thing. I mean, if we don't, and as you said, I think the planting of trees by the banks is extremely important. If we don't help the waterway or preserve the waterway in that sense, where we ensure that it has tree cover all along the banks, not just from the forest coming down or from the mountains coming down, but especially on the west coast, where the sun, where the sun has more of a direct heat or contact to the water. We need to help the river by planting these trees that can provide cover. And I think I think collectively as a nation, we need to take this more seriously. And we also need advocation, as you pointed out, to accessing the waterways. Because this is a major factor of recreation. On a weekend, a Saturday, a Sunday, you go out with friends. You have a cookout by the river. You know, not just the sea, but by the river. And I am seeing, I'm being told, you can confirm that if I'm wrong or right, Miss Lara, that there are less and less rivers that are accessible to the public. And I think that needs to be addressed. And the causes range. It range in terms of businesses coming too close to the river and establishing their business and blocking access to the river.
Yeah, that's correct.
And
that's
so,
Father
so what is planning doing about that?
Yeah, Father Coffey will attest to that, because his river is Belfast River. And we had a big meeting with these people. Forestry was there, Father Coffey, myself. Big meeting about the 10 feet they need to stay away from the bank.
Yeah, mandated by law. Yeah.
Guess what? When we turn around, these people put up a fence, and that was it. Nobody can pass there. So if you make it a challenge for people to just go and bathe, they're just not going and bathe. That place used to be filled with kids. Kids bathing. No, nothing's happening.
And
There is
that
no
is
access.
disturbing. And then again, the people of Belfast and Maho, I am calling on you because this is your river. No one, I, I, I make no apologies for this statement. No one should have the right to block you from gaining access to your river, Papa Bote.
That's right. It's your
It
river.
does not make sense. Your children cannot survive on tablets and phones. You need to get
That's
them
it.
out. You need to get them socializing so they learn socializing skills and communication and stuff like that. This is the very
Yes,
same
sir.
thing the Honorable Prime Minister is talking about. When you talk about educational reform, it's not just institutional education, but you learn
Mhm.
even while you're out in society. You learn how to share. You learn, how to speak to people. You learn how to communicate.
Exactly.
Recreational activities like going by the river with friends and family help you do that.
Learn how to
You
swim.
know, you learn how to
Do you know how
swim.
many
You learn a
kilometers
life
to
skill. You know,
yeah. Do you know how
we
many
need to get
kilometers
back
to
to
not know
this
how to
thing. You know,
swim?
this. You know,
It's like, yeah, they actually giving swimming classes now, to Dominicans.
you have you have
I'm like,
a
oh, how
company.
would
You
I?
know, blocking an entire river. I mean, where's the sense in that? You know, who does that?
Yeah,
You know, and what are
yeah,
we as the mass, as the population, willing to do about that? So anybody can just come and just block a river and say, baby, in there again,
yeah,
because
apparently.
I want to build
Yep,
my business there, and I still not going to give you access to the river. In fact, I'm going to fence all around the river. Does that make sense? And you cool with
yep,
that? Anyway, Margot, we'll have to revisit this. We have to make a stop at this time. I can understand the concern of WAVE and NGOs sharing the concern of a need of collective responsibility from the population to preserve the nature island of the Caribbean and its waterways. So we'll have to revisit that again, but I want to thank you for taking the time out. It's very early. I hope I did not block you from having your breakfast at this time.
yeah.
But
Yeah, we'd love to invite. Yeah, we'd love to invite you on a safari. I plan on doing one every week up to Wool River Day, weather
yeah,
permitting, of course. So yeah, when
I
you
will
go around,
call you, and based on your
yeah,
schedule and mine, I will we'll do one. I will come and
of
attend one or
course.
two. Yeah,
I know you're busy on the radio already. All
yeah.
right. Yes. Thank you so much. All right, for
All right.
covering this hot topic because it is hot. It's a
Yeah,
hot topic.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. We'll look at it
All
and
right.
bring in some more experts. Thank you, Miss Magola Rock, the president, newly installed president of WAVE, the Whitey Kubali advocate for Viable Environment Association. Wow, wow, wow. At this time, taking a few calls. What have you noticed as it relates to the environment in your community, the access to the waterways in your community? Are we doing a good job? Can we do better collectively as a community before we cast blame on the Ministry of Environment? Morning, caller, you're live.
Yes, good morning, Richie.
Morning, bro.
Richie, I have a serious problem with especially the Lai River.
Yeah.
And I have been complaining, and it seems as if nobody is paying attention to me. But one of these days, when the thing tip me, they will find out. There are some companies that is dredging the river. They're putting some big boulders by the river so that nobody cannot drive to go down by the river. As if well, the river is their own. I had a problem with that. I spoke about it. Then I see some of them take it out. Then the reason why they was dredging the river is because when the dam came down, it had a lot of sand in the river.
Yeah.
But now they take out that sand. The river is flowing properly. But they're still dredging it. They're still dredging the river and taking sand and stone out of the river to do their own personal business because that is where they have the culture. Now, what they do, they give one of the local company notice to come out close to the mouth of the river. That was big. He could not have his business there. He could not dredge the sand there. But now, Galakan is dredging the sand all now as we speak in the same area that they got bricks. There where they tell him he cannot dredge. Galakan is now dredging sand here, and Galakan have two tariff pits. He have one in Pokasa he responsible of, he have one in Laju he responsible of, but yet still, he's still judging our river and taking sand in our river. Who is overseeing those things to stop those things? Galakan put a coal factory in Laju, the asphalt factory. Coal was in our river. We ask how coal has reached in our river.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. There was an investigation and some structural work had to be done.
Good. Then they say it was our fishermen that put oil in the river. As if, well, we got to the difference between oil and coal.
And colas. Yeah.
Now, when they make the investigation, we was waiting for a response from the investigation. Who saw the colas in our river? And we know that colas come from the colas company. Nobody said us anything. Nobody said anything. Every single day, chemical is flowing out in our river because when Calacan and them use the chemical to do whatever they're doing, it's in our river, it's going. You can see it running down in the river. Nobody is looking at that, my brother. What happened to the forestry we had, all the 10 hours patrolling up and down? I remember I was watching my vehicle in the river, and those guys almost put a fine on me and tell me I cannot do that. I cannot do it like this. Now today you have excavators, not even a car. Excavators in the center of our river and dredging our river. No, but I so agree with the young lady I was speaking there a while ago. We need to do something about that. What is that? What is the thing take me? Me Galakan, me why his name wasn't Prosper Lantern. Nobody is judging our river, you know. What is the thing take me? I'm there, but be careful with me in that sense I'm constituency there. All right.
Calm down. Drink some water, eh? Drink some water. But I understand how you feel, and this is serious. There's a need for better monitoring of businesses, especially, you know, persons who own asphalt plants and quarries close to waterways. There needs to be some monitoring of these companies from time to time by environmental officials to ensure that the resource is not being polluted or doesn't cause any health issues. To the nearby population. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Sir Farrell Ritchie. That's Aaron here.
Hey, good morning, bro.
I want to thank you for taking time to talk to Miss Marvel, a really devoted, patriotic person concerned about the environment, about matters regarding the environment. But I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Because I remember, at the risk of sounding repetitive, Dominica is a country that should be governed by laws, by the rule of law.
Yeah.
I hear you asking people to go and fight in Belfast and go and take over the river and the sea and demand access. But the question I wish to ask you, are you aware of any body of laws governing the environment? All these matters to raise access to the beach. Are you aware of any laws? Who are the ones responsible for managing these systems, the environment? Who are the ones responsible for passing laws to ensure they protect not the environment and the people, allow the people to have access to such places, to their patrimony? Who are responsible for passing laws and enforcing the laws? Because you see, you're asking one person, an NGO to go and do this. You're asking another person to go and do that. The country has to, there have to be rules and laws governing what ought to be done, how we protect the environment. And these laws have to be enforced by the government, by the prime minister who talks nicely about what people should do and what people shouldn't do. He's the one in parliament that should be concerned. And if the laws are outdated, modernize them. If they are not being enforced, he should be putting things in place. The parliament, the head of the person in cabinet should be thinking about these things and putting things in place, laws in place that will protect the environment.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my approach to the environment and to everything in Dominica is useless. It's pointless. The gentleman who spoke to you about Garakan and River, are there any laws governing that kind of behavior that should tell you what you should do, where you should dredge, when you should dredge? Are the laws being enforced?
Not specifically, no. There are environmental laws. Of course, I can't point to them specifically, which is why I hinted that we will have to engage this in another program. However, there are laws, and I can tell you they're not as stringent as they should be.
Richie, I hear you talking to the people, but these issues you raise should be raised to a higher authority. The poor people can get themselves in trouble going to demand their rights. Well, not their rights, because usually there are no laws, there are no rights. So the issues you raise, the matters should be raised. The person who goes and talks about all these things should be concerned about those things and put laws in place that can be enforced, that can protect the environment, that can ensure that the people of Dominica enjoy the blessings of the rivers and the beaches. So all the talk on radio and stuff like that is fine, but we have to activate people. We need to get a government that is interested, a government that is willing to ensure that the people come first, not just one person or two people, or those in authority and power, or those who have money, those who have property, but the people of Dominica, their welfare, their environmental welfare, it comes first, and so on. So the laws have to be passed. So as you pointed out, there are no effective laws. The Constitution says states that we become a free country. We understand, we appreciate true freedom when we are governed by the rule of law. That shouldn't be diminished or dismissed. So there must be laws, and the government, the cabinet, the parliament has to pass the laws. And it's 25 long years of suffering. There have been other governments, yes. But after 25 years, and nothing has been done, what can you say? You have the longest term of office in power, and those things don't matter. So I want to thank you for bringing Marvo. I want to thank you for raising the issue. But you see where I'm going with that. If there are no laws to enforce, that can be enforced to protect the environment and to ensure that people enjoy the environment, don't you have a problem, my brother?
We do. It's important. You're so right. It's important that the laws are clear and empower the public to show that collective responsibility. You're right. It's a 50-50 relationship. And like I said, at some point, once I'm given the opportunity, we can look at the Dominica's Environmental Health Services Act of 1997, I believe. It's a law that has to do with conservation, maintaining the environment for public health reasons or purposes. We'll have some time to look at that again if the opportunity arises. Caller, good morning.
Good morning, Richie. Richie, I heard you mention Belfast. So were you shy to mention Dominica Coconut Products or the Refresh Factory?
Well, the thing is, caller, I'm refraining purposefully from calling out these business names. Just referring to the area.
So let me tell you why I'm taking for them.
Mm.
And they must be protected by the state. They own property on both sides of the river.
Mm.
Both sides they own property, and they must protect their factory. And the state must also assist in protecting their factory. and also including you, Richie, if you have property on both sides of a river and you decide to fence off your property, why should I come with a group and decide to have a picnic to traverse your property, to trespass on your property, and set up camp and have a picnic on the banks of the river, which is traversing through your property? And you throw all your garbage in the river, all your waste. You don't take away your garbage in a big plastic bag. You leave it right there for the property owners to clean up after you. We do the same on the beaches over and over. We have to clean the beaches. Will the public be given access, public access to go through Capitol as a new hotel to go to the beach and say we're going to our beach? Can you just walk through the man's hotel? Can we walk through Fort Young's property to go to the beach and say we're going to the beach? That beach is mine. We have to give and take, you know. We have to be reasonable. We have to, I can recall in the past, in the 80s, with the Douglases at Portsmouth Beach Hotel, I recall we used to once own Coconut Beach Hotel. We deliberately put a public road for the public on the side of our boundary, so to give the public access to the beach. One cannot just traverse through your property. The public used to want to come and camp on Coconut Beach property in front of the guest rooms, in front of guests, seeing cars parked inside the property. We do things that are a little awkward, you know, a little unusual. We are
Well, I
special.
think the call is not. I understand your point. Thanks for raising it. The call is not one where it's a situation where the public just goes in and do anything. That's I don't think that's what the call the wave president is making. The call is there should be a collective responsibility on both sides of the coin, where the business coming in, the investor understands, okay, this is, yes, I want to buy this property, but there's a river there, which before I bought the property, people of the community had access to it. And so, yes, I want to buy the property for my personal reasons and my personal gain. But because this area was widely used by the public, I'm going to work with what should have been done is a discussion with the officials of the forestry division. I'm going to create access so that at least a certain portion of this resource remains available for the public to enjoy and recreate. Of course, rules will be applied as it relates to cleanliness. That's where the collective responsibility comes in. You come, you have your little cookout. When you're leaving, you take your garbage with you. You dispose of it properly, and so on. And it comes to the same thing. Having a collective approach to being responsible and caring for the environment, right? So I think it's along those lines.
You recall the Douglas lady out there in Hampstead, where she owns
Yes,
the property,
yeah, I recall
and the
that.
public feel they have a right to traverse her property, go through her property, and leave all their waste and all their garbage on the beach that she constantly cleans up. We
Yeah.
have a lot, you know, I'm blaming all this on Discover Dominica, you know. Discover Dominica must have a sign that says picnic
But
area access.
I'll tell you what. There are so many calls coming in, and you're making some very strong points. But I cannot continue at this time because we have to make a stop with our clients. Okay, but keep listening, and I can tell you at some point we will revisit this topic. I can't take more calls at this time on this particular topic. We're gonna make a stop with our good friends at D&D Hardware, Plumbing, and Electrical. We're going to be speaking with the manager himself, Deroy Rabes. Stay tuned. During the hurricane season, if you are evacuating, leave early so that you are not stranded by flooded roads, fallen trees, wires, and traffic jams, and make sure you have enough fuel in your vehicle and follow routes and highways. A message from 295 FM Radio.
Exciting news from AutoTrade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of AutoTrade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendars. On the last Thursday of each month, AutoTrade is offering up to 20% off items throughout the store. Yes, 20% off. But wait, here's more. Keep your eyes peeled for our exclusive Deal of the Day offer, bringing you even bigger discounts on select items. Whether you're looking for car accessories, maintenance essentials, or just browsing for a great deal, we've got you covered. So be sure to swing by AutoTrade every last Thursday. At AutoTrade, it's more than a vehicle, it's a relationship. Terms and conditions.
Hey, you. Who? You. Me? Yeah. Are you looking for a quality milk that is rich, tastes good, and budget friendly? Then Alba milk is perfect for you. Alba milk contains zinc, vitamin A, C, D3, calcium, and iron, and is 28% butterfat. It's an instant full cream milk powder and dissolves quickly and lump free. Alba milk is available in 3 different sizes: 400, 900, and 1800 grams. So add Alba milk to the list the next time you shop.
Distributed by Fine Foods Inc.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got the pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Dominica, we're back. And we're speaking with Mr. Rabes from D&D. Good morning, bro.
Good morning, Richie. How are you this morning?
Doing good,
and your
thanks
team
God.
down at Q95. We want to say a pleasant morning to everyone out there listening to us at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. We are so happy to have you this morning. If it's your first time joining us, we want to say welcome. And if you're usually on with us listening, as I know there's so much listening on Thursday around this time to our program and to hear what is happening in the plumbing, and everybody that have a home or, occupying this space, have something to do with water. So, people are looking out and always tune in, waiting to hear what next. So this morning we just want to welcome you. We want to say this is our program, D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. down at Federation Drive, number 2 Federation Drive. You can reach us on our numbers at 449-0542 or our cell phones at 285-9643 or 616-7505. We want to tell you to come down to D&D. You can also email us at ddplumbinge@gmail.com or visit our Facebook page at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. You can also WhatsApp us on the 285-9643. And if you have any quote, if you have any, you have just a question, you just want a price on an item, or you have an item and you want to know if we have it, you could WhatsApp it to us and we could get you the response as soon as possible. So we also want to let you know you have an option. If you send us a quote, it's approved. We want to give the option that you have, rather the option that you can pay online once everything is okay. on your end, you confirm and everything. You could pay online, and we also have the option where we could deliver for you. Terms and conditions apply. This morning, Richie, is just really a thrill and really happy to be on again and to let the customers know we are there at D&D on 2 Federation Drive waiting to serve them. We have all our fittings, all our pipes. We just received our stocks with all our PVC fittings and pipes and our cement. We are pretty much, and all the other parts, the valves, and we still got, those of you who haven't gotten your drain buster, the famous drain buster, as Franklin Moses would approach, would say, the famous drain buster, we still got some more in stock, and it's going, because it's going so fast, I increase the volume. So we still have just a few left. So we want to tell you, if you haven't gotten your drain buster, it's really working good, and I have never really gotten any bad feedback on it. So we want to tell you to try it. And I always encourage you, the consumer, the customer, the homeowner, to do your self-maintenance, because it will definitely save you a buck or two. You don't wait for the trouble to arise. You try to prevent it. If you do your self-maintenance every quarter, or if you want to do it every half of the year, every 6 months, you can do that. But you definitely save yourself a buck or two, because you don't want to inconvenience yourself not able to wash your dishes or to cook. Some persons, when they cannot use their kitchen, it really just disturb them and put them off, because it's so important to be in your kitchen and to be able to open your pipe and use your kitchen. If when this is not functioning, it's like a tie up, man, as the young people would say. So we want to encourage you to do your self maintenance, your drain in the shower. You want to shower and that drain is just not going down because it's clogged. There may be so much hair in there. So we want to tell you to do your self-maintenance, get a bottle of liquid, and, you can do it every quarterly, or if you want to do it every 6 months, but you can do your self-maintenance. That would help you very, very much. So this morning, Richie, our last program last week with you, we spoke about the causes of internal leaks in the toilet, and we look at the 4F in the toilet. We look at the flushing handle, we look at the your flapper, we look at your flush valve, and we look at your fill valve. These are 4 different areas where your toilet could be leaking, but on the inside of the toilet, the tank, that would relate to the tank. So you have the flushing handle. If it is faulty, it's not the right one. You could have your toilet leaking and going down into the bowl and then to your septic or to the main system, and you just have your water just there wasting and bringing up your water consumption, which is not good for you. So at D&D, we are trying to help you, to see how ways and means we can help you to save a buck or two on your water consumption. So we look at the flapper. If the flapper is faulty, it's hard. Normally, it's supposed to be soft. Some of them, they start curling up. They're supposed to sit flat, and they start curling up. That's signs that it needs to change, and water seeping, and you are losing water. Also, your flush valve, if it is compromised, it's deformed. We look at all this last week, and also your fill valve. If your fill valve is faulty, you could lose water, and that could bring up your consumption as well. Also, if there's any restriction, we look at, if anything restricting the float from, rising, or maybe the float itself, sometimes if it has a hole, it takes water. So when it should be floating, it's underneath the water. It's submerged. So it cannot work effectively. So it won't stop because it's supposed to rise above the water or with the water, and then it shuts off the valve. But if it's heavy, then it's sinking. It's not floating. So all these are ways and means you could detect, you could monitor to help you save a buck or two on your water consumption. And as I tell you, if when you see those things are happening, the earlier you could call your plumber or the professional, to assist you, it could definitely save your buck or two, because at this time you want to really save as much as you can. So this morning, Richie, before we go looking at the cause of leaks externally around the toilet, we just want to take a short break and we just want to tell the customers, the listening audience this morning that we are there for you to serve you at D&D. We are packed with the knowledge and the material that you need to assist you as you venture in your plumbing work, or if you're maybe a young person or you're an individual who's thinking of doing a new project. We are stuck with all the materials, and one of the advantages that I have, and to God be the glory, is I have the privilege of using the item because I'm a plumber by profession, and I have the privilege of using the material which I bring in. And, so as soon as I notice it's not meeting my requirement or it's not functioning the way, or I right away stop it. I don't bring it in. So we at D&D, we try to bring in things that you need and also that is workable, that will work for you, that is good. We don't just bring in anything and say we have it for sale just to take your money. When we bring in stuff, we bring in stuff that is good, that is workable, that will meet your requirement. And for me, it has to meet mine, because when I do something, I really don't look forward to go back to do the same thing. I try to do it right the first time. So one of the things is not just doing it, but you need the material, you need the best material to do it, so that you don't have to get back on the site or the customer or the client calling you. So while the workmanship is important, the material also is very much important, having the right material. So Richie, this morning we are just really thankful to have all the listening public with us, and we are going to look at the causes of external leak around the toilet. So we'll just take a short break and we'll be right back.
All right, we're talking with Mr. Rabes of D&D Plumbing and Electricals. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got the pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
We're back with D&D, Mr. Rabes at D&D Plumbing and Electricals.
Yes, Richie, thanks again for we being back, and the persons listening. This morning we do want to look into the causes of external leaks. So you may be just joining us. We want to tell you you're listening to the program D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. We are located on 2 Federation Drive, Goodwill. Our numbers are 449-0542. Or you could reach us on our cells at 285-9643 or 616-7505. You can email us at ddplumbinge@gmail.com, or you can visit our Facebook page at D&D Plumbing and Electrical Inc. And you can also WhatsApp us on the 285-9643, your quotation, your lease, whatever you require, you can WhatsApp us, and we try our best to be as prompt as possible. So this morning we want to look at the causes of external leaks around the toilet. And we have quite a bit of them. Internally, we had only 4, but here we have quite a bit. Not so much, but we have a few. So we're going to look at the first area that may cause leak around the toilet, meaning external. You may see a little water on the floor is around. If you have a P-trap, you will find that there's a pan connector. The pan connector is the fitting that you use to connect from the toilet to the pipe. So if you're looking underneath the toilet, you'll see the pipe looking towards you horizontal. So the toilet now connects to the pipe, but there's a fitting that's you call a pan connector. It could be a rubber type or a plastic type. Most of the time, the plastic is good, but it's not as good as the rubber, because the rubber, when you tighten it, it could last pretty much longer, unless if the strap, rusty, then the strap may need to change. But other than that, the pan connector, the rubber type lasts much longer. So if you're thinking of buying, the choice is the rubber type would give you more for your buck. So also we look at the tank to bowl bolts. That is, sometimes you have a leak underneath, or you're seeing the floor is wet, and then you have that leak dropping from the bolts. The bolts is what connects the tank to the bowl, and there's a gasket between. Sometimes the gasket is worn out, or the rubbers on the bolts are worn out as well. So these may need to change and causing leak on the floor. Your anger valve is another area where that could be causing leak on the floor around the nut. So it's worn out, it needs to change. So you can change your anger valve to stop the leak on the floor. Also your flex hose. Sometimes the seal inside the flex hose is worn out, so you have that water dripping on the floor. Or maybe just get a little hole, it's broken. There's a little hole on the flex hose that is causing the leak, water falling on the floor. So that's another area. And also your overflowing of water alongside the tank or outside the tank. This is a result. Water is falling on the floor, especially if you have an English toilet. With the American toilet, if your fill valve is overflow, it goes back down into the bowl. With the English, it does the same. The principle remains the same, but sometimes if it's too high, you will find it leaking, water passing through the screws or the holes on the tank and causing it to fall on the floor. So this is another area. And also, if you have an extract toilet and you see water around the base of the toilet, or a moisture, a leak around the base of the toilet, most likely your seal, the seal underneath the toilet, which we have it, we call it wax ring, this may need to change. So after a while, it's worn out. So every time you flush, you have water seeping, and then you're seeing that water on the floor. So that is a cause of a worn out seal rather, from the extract toilet. So for it to rectify that, to solve that problem, you would have to remove the toilet to replace a new seal. And most of the time, when you change in the new seal, you have to change the bolts for the extract toilet. Okay. And the last one is if you have a broken toilet bowl, sometime after a while, you find sometimes the toilet may just have a little crack, and then you could get water on the floor from the crack, and sometimes it's not visible. You have to really pay attention to it and monitor it. If you see the water, wipe the toilet bowl and see if you could see that water seeping from the bowl on the side rather. Sometimes the crack is not as wide, so you may not see it. So that could also be a cause. So this morning we want to just really thank the listening public. Thank the Lord for the opportunity to share with you, the listening audience, the public out there, and to let you know that we at D&D are there to serve you. We are there to meet your requirement as much as possible, and we try to give you much information as possible that could help you. Before you call somebody, a plumber rather, to do what he has to do for you, you're quite knowledgeable, so you are helping him. If you call him and he tells you the information that I'm sharing here, you tell him, well, I have a leak, but it's leaking from the anger valve. It's leaking here. It's leaking there. You are helping him to help you in the terms that as you share proper information to him, he can walk prepared. That would help you save a buck or two, because if he have to come to do the survey and then he have to go and come back, it might cost you more because of transportation, and even you have to go into town. It could save you as well. So the information that we share at D&D is very vital, it's very helpful, and we're always looking forward to share this information so you, the homeowners, the public, can be aware, could be knowledgeable of your plumbing installation and your plumbing fixtures, and when they have a problem, you know how to go about calling your plumber and explaining to him, the problem, that he can solve the problem and even walk prepared. That could save you a buck or two. So this morning, Richie, we are so thankful to have you again and to have us on the air sharing to the public and to the listening audience, in the aspect of plumbing and how they can help themselves and to be more informed. When you wake up in the night and you wake up in a pool of water, what are the things you do? You come out of sleep and you put down your foot from that bed and in water. The first thing you do is to look at the source, where that source of water is coming from. And the second thing is to close the valve. So underneath or beside every fixture has a valve, so you could just close it. That is if the source is after the valve. Most of the time, if it's internal, you would have to run outside and close it on the outside. So these are the things we share with you, and inform you and give you the knowledge about, so that you can save yourself a buck or two. So this morning, Richie, we are thankful again, and we just want to tell the listening public, thanks for listening, and have a great day, have a blessed day, a productive day. And may the Lord, I want to thank also my staff here, for what they do each day, and for my family, and for the team at Q. We just want to say thank you so much, Richie. Have a blessed day and a productive day.
Thank you, Mr. Rabes. Blessings to you and the staff as well, at D&D Plumbing and Electricals.
Thank you so much, Richie. Have a blessed one.
Blessed day. Bye. I suspect I would have to make an appointment to speak to the guys at D&D. Need to get some work done. Well, there you have it, guys. D&D Plumbing and Electricals, Mr. Rabes. We're going to be making another stop and speaking to a certified herbalist, giving you some advice on healthy living and sharing some of his concerns on the market. Yeah, man. We'll be back after this.
This lady asked me, sorry sir, where's D&D Plumbing and Electricals now everybody talking about? I said, ma'am, D&D is located on 2nd Federation Drive, Goodwill, above Nagico. It's that green and orange building. D&D, we also do services and sales, general plumbing such as PVC pipes and fittings, kitchen faucets, bathroom faucets, shower valve, and all the other functional parts needed for your loo or toilet. At D&D Plumbing, we have in stock inline ball valves, check valves, and all the other parts that are necessary for a job well done. And now for the big one, baby, don't forget your drain busters to unplug your waste pipes. People don't have to know your business. D&D also got your pressure reducing valve to reduce water intake, thus reducing your plumbing expenses. The reason why customers just keep coming to D&D is because of the great customer service, exceptional product knowledge, and hard to find plumbing items and tidbits. D&D on Lower Federation Drive, the full comprehensive plumbing services, repairs, maintenance, and installations. Just watch out for the green and orange building.
Okay, Dominic, at this time, we're going to be speaking with entrepreneur and certified herbalist, Mr. Ronnie Harper. Ronnie, good morning, brother.
Morning to you, Richie.
And welcome to Q95's Hot Seat. You wanted to talk about with us some of the advice, or you want to give some advice to the public as it relates to healthy living. But you also wanted to bring out some concerns as it relates to the market for herbalists in Dominica. Let's begin with that. What can you tell us?
Well, Richie, good morning to the listeners, Dominica. This is Ronnie Harper. I'm normally from the village of Marigot, but my business is in Roseau, Goodwill, Federation Drive, Church Lane. I normally sell outside by the Privocini Mall. At a certain time in the day, I'm more like by the midday. And some of the products you could get them by some business places. I don't want to call the name because I have a cost to that. Supermarket in town, you could check them out on the shelf. You have the Miracle Hair Growth, cayenne oil, nutmeg cream, bitter melon cream, moringa powder. So you could always check them out in these business places, and you will you could find the products there. So thank you for the support I've been getting from the business places, the public, the people that give me the support. Without them, I can't really make it. But Richie, as I come here this morning, it's a bigger concern than just me. There are many other small business people in Dominica trying to do manufacturing, even down to the little tablet lady, the lady that do her tambourine jam, to the big people like Sister Nats, like Bobby Frederick. We need to get more together, form a big association. We need the heads of states to dialogue with us. We have a Minister of Trade, and that is his area. I think right now we're getting a new airline going into New Jersey twice a week.
Yeah.
And
United Airlines.
Right. Sometimes we have to pay for empty freights going back if this plane is going back empty. I believe that's a good opportunity now because in New Jersey you have a lot of Dominicans and out of the other state in America. I think one of the things tourism, NDF and NDC supposed to do, they were supposed to set up some kind of shop up there and a marketing tool with an office, a marketing tool, and a Dominica shop with Dominica product. Because I listened to Mr. Gregor and Janelle, a young lady from Salisbury, and I think Crispin, from former ambassador from Granby. And they were speaking about the products. She was saying, well, when she meet people out there, how enlightened they being on our product, but it's not international on the shelf. And that's one of the things I want to tell the government. I think the government look down on small business for real. They put $45 million in the bank for small business at the aid bank. And many of the small business people in Dominica do have access to it. May, in particular, applied 3 times. The loan officer told me I would get the loan. And when I show up, she sent me to the registry. I get that. She sent me for documents. I bring it. And there are many other small business people who apply. And then I had to go and take a private loan in another institution at 8%. And the business is slow on the island. We need to export. The agent that bringing in all the raw material for us, like the bottles, the jars, the peppermint oil, because you have to buy some of those products to blend with what you're making. It's a company in Roseau. I want to call the name. This company have 3 medical supermarket, and we buy all the materials from them, the bottles at sometime 1 something, free something. And because of some kind of conflict between the person that making the order, most time I believe they target who they're dealing with. And they don't buy our product. And that is one of the things I've been crying out on. And that's why I said, if we form an association, I think we need to get our own depot, and we need to start to think of bringing in our own raw materials. The government have to come in to give us duty-free, form a bigger association, because this is something I've been telling Mr. Gregoire himself. I think he working with NDF, helping small business marketing tool on a Friday, Thursday, and Tuesday afternoon. But I think we need to go bigger than that, because the government not going to take responsibility of those things. It's we. You see, like Janelle, she up in the States, I think she's doing a project for Salisbury where they're going to do some development in cleaning up the beach. Mr. Ito in Sofoya doing some project for Sofoya. And you're going to have, I think, some island tour with Honeychurch and Wadix. They're going to go to the reserve. I think that's a marketing tool for Sofoya, because Sofoya is a very vital product for tourism. You have hot spring, you have the warm part of the sea by the church, and that's a marketing tool. Because the system, you can't wait on the government. I respect the government, but I think our leaders not focusing on small business. They're not focusing on some people personally. And I think that is where the prime minister need to get a minister to just deal with the public. All the ministers cannot sit down in our office and you always have to come to them. It's a bad move. I hear you talk about you want to shuffle the cabinet. I tell the prime minister already, the cabinet is not the problem, it's the ministry. You cannot have 19 ministers, how much of them, and all of them sit in an office. You have to get them on the ground. You have to have a minister for the public. Yes, you might have the cabinet meeting on a Tuesday, but you need a minister just for the public where people can come and see him every day with serious matters. For instance, a place like Roseau. And the whole system where you always have to go to ministry, you have to go to government department. It's a place I really do like to go. Every time I go there, it's making me remember apartheid, racial problems in Africa and them places there. To me, that is what I see there. The whole system run by a black KKK. The Nazi, we come back, because if you look at around the world today, all the leaders they lean to that side. You see in India, they're dividing the people. You see Christians cannot speak about Christians. Since this new leader coming in there, they're persecuting Christians in Nigeria. You had 50-something people die, Christian people die by Muslim violence, killing them people in Nigeria up to today, and our Caribbean leaders follow those people. You see what happening in Russia, and we see what happening in all them places, and our Caribbean leaders following the same trends. These guys are the guys that come to destroy human race, and people don't understand that. And when you have Caribbean leaders following them people, we don't going to get help. Look, I hear the Prime Minister is talking that he do find our Caribbean movements is coming along because we all have to pay for free goods movements. But I'm telling the Prime Minister for the longest while, you have the bank, the European bank give you something like $45 million for small business people. You don't buy a boat to transport our goods in the region. And this is the things I come to talk about. I don't have time to politics. I've been around politics. I say politics. I've been in the battle of politics, and it's not something I love.
These are legitimate concerns.
Yeah. And that is what I have come to see. And I want to tell you, Richie, I like your vibes, and I hear you had a program with Avanel. And I think we need more discussion on a broader thing than politics. The politics is more come a sukuya thing in Dominica. If you have to be drinking blood, you have to be on somebody's side. And if you're not on that side, you're being thrown off. And I've been working here hard, and you cannot develop yourself in small business without financial powers, without marketing. Look at so many things we're exporting. We're importing, I want to say. We're importing millions of dollars of food in a small country of 70,000 people.
Yeah.
The things that killing us, chicken and salt and sugar.
I mean, chicken by itself currently, and this has been corroborated.
Almost 200 million.
About actually 22 million. That's just chicken.
That's one. So, Richie, what I want to say, I'm begging our leaders, I'm begging the political leaders to have a discussion. The Prime Minister having a press conference, I think, every month. But I think the Prime Minister sometimes have to listen to the downtrodden people. You cannot always have to make people demonstrate. A truck driver have to demonstrate. A farmer have to demonstrate.
So you want them to be more proactive
and listen to the people, the working people, and that is why I really come here to speak about, because I myself don't know how much long I'm going to stay in this thing. I was in farming, I left it. I work in tourism. I used to work in the cruise business, like serving the people that come from the cruise ship at the Jacko Waterfalls. I spent 15 years. But when I see Carnival's cruise line pull out, and it was one of the favorite kind of ships, I just leave that thing, because I say I can't be going down a hill and a ship sinking and stay on the ship. I was in farming, the farming industry was sinking, and we have to come together to make the leaders know they alone cannot do it. It takes the people in the community to do it.
But you also made a call, Mr. Harper, for the creation of a herbalist association.
Of course,
I think that's brilliant.
Because if you look at this guy, Kayla, from St. Lucia some years, he used to be always on mat.
Yeah.
Kayla set up a heritage site somewhere up in St. Lucia. And which, to visit Mr. Spot in St. Lucia is like a retreat house where you go there and you get medicine, you get treatment. It's $1,000 for one day, night. And we have Sister Natia, we have Bobby.
Yeah.
These are the people we have to use to market.
Yeah.
You know the amount of people, rich people that would just leave America, movie stars, to come to see Sister Nats and Bobby. Yeah. You had this guy, I forgot his name, he was from South America. He used to be with Bobby, he's a herbalist. His name just not coming in my mind. Dr. Sebi. Richie, you wouldn't believe that gentleman went down to South America and see some rich people, see about some rich people. And by coming back to Guatemala, one of those places, they hold a man with $45,000 in a suitcase. Come out and see some rich people. The man fixed Michael Jackson, Tina Turner, all them people was devastated, and the man put them people back up. And when they hold him in the immigration system, it wasn't illegal money, It's rich people come out and attend it. But he hold a hunger strike, and then he was age already, he gets sick. So why we don't use those people? Why you only focusing on one thing? Tourism is part of it, but it's not all of it, because the people that's running tourism don't know much into tourism. I respect the Minister of Tourism, but she don't know the groundwork in tourism. I helped to develop tourism in Marigot, and it was run by a private people that come and invest it. The cruise village in Marigot, which is at Hibiscus, which is between Concord and Marigot. It's owned by the Swedish people. You see the people that have the yellow train? They bring cruise people up there to have river tubing. Hibiscus stores. I was part of creating it. Me and a few fellas from Atkinson, Sexy Bone and Clint Rabes. We developed that site, and it wasn't a government project. I took the businessman and I bring him by Austria at Tukari. For us to get certain things done, we had to get lights. And I really appreciate that. And I see Mr. Austria is doing a very good thing. He's a former minister. He joined up with Martin Gordon, and they're going to have a boat festival. This is what I'm talking about.
We need more initiatives.
You have to get people that have the experience. You have to get the former ministers and them to have more experience to supervise a lot of things like what E2IC is doing. And you have to get things going. We cannot still get in the same thing. Look at what the world is doing. We have to be able to produce more. Look at Mr. Gregoire, Sheridan Gregoire. Look at these brilliant-minded guys we have here who formed Creole Festival. He was making jeans in the 70s, clothes garment. He was involved in plenty things.
Yeah.
How you call that? Entertainment. Just above Cods there. That's where he train a lot of young guys like Wadix in the musical entertainment and marketing tools.
Yeah.
And look at the man there. We have many people, brilliant people like that, but we divide ourselves with politics too much, and it come in a grammar zone to us. Every time we drink it, we murder in ourselves. That is how the politics come. And there is a lot of jealousy amongst our citizens.
Just to be correct, politics isn't bad. Partisan politics is bad.
Man, I was around in the earlys, There was a man that come from Portsmouth from some problem in Canada, 78. I wouldn't call his name.
Yeah.
He was a Pan-African, a revolutionary. And things was getting hot between 78 and 79.
79, yeah.
At Marigot Airport, we was there because that was one of the battlegrounds. You had Roseau and Marigot. Exit and entry. One of the ministers at the time was trying to leave the country by a private aircraft. We ended up blocking the airstrip because he come and tell us that man is flying out, block the airstrip. We blocked the airstrip, the plane had to park back. Then he told us go up to the bush and block a certain part. By going up there and block up there, the SSU come down on us, which is a dangerous set of people in the police force. And from by the bridge, they opened fire on us to Hatton Garden. And I was young at the time, didn't understand what was happening. I was more excited in what was happening, but didn't know the danger. And bullets was flying left. And you can imagine a 3-ton truck and a Toyota bus, a big truck, and the road wasn't developed like that. And they burst the tire on the flat by the guest house, I think, Pegua Grill and Bar. And bullet was still flying on us, but we was young. And at the time, we didn't see the danger. So people are being wrong. I just didn't take much part, and things changed. Freedom Party get in power. Some man had to run in the mountains, some run Guadeloupe, I run Guadeloupe, put myself in exile because things was hot here. So I've been wrong. And I mean, I see Ruzi was a positive fella, but then something go along the way. He was more international than local. That was Ruzi's problem. Ruzi was more a big man than more politics. It was too low for Ruzi. And that was Ruzi. But Ruzi and Patrick John and Libla them, they was our people. And I believe these are the people that was going to put us where we were supposed to be. But still it come around, it's still the Labour Party there. But it's, I believe the Prime Minister mean well, But the Prime Minister, he need to maybe either take a week rest, go and visit some old people, because I heard our old lady from PT7, 91 years, calling to see him because she say he was voting since the Liberal time. And I think the Prime Minister need a little more down to earth. That is his weakness. He need to listen to the downtrodden people more than people coming and just asking him questions. He must listen, relax, get the communication with the people, sit in a quiet place sometime, record it, and listen to people problem. We need Dominica. Now we need a boat. You have Wadix, you have people like Gordon Henderson in France. Get these guys to organize something to buy a boat. We have a boat man in Portsmouth. You have a ferry somewhere in Grenada. If it's an engine problem, let's go get a boat. They have money there for the small business people. Invest the money on the boat, fix the boat. You have a big building by the credit union. If it's the 2 first floor, invest some money there for the local people. Look at the people that on the sidewalk. Look at those people when you go in across by Jolly's there. These people sell all the clothes, these clear skin ladies. Put these people there, because when them people on the roadside and rain falling, they can't come. And if they're in a place, certain people would rather to go in a mall and shop than shopping on the roadside.
Yeah.
Help our people. You don't need the 5 floors, the first and the second floor. You get our engineers people. You get the Rasta man there. That's what we need. We need marketing too. Look at Jamaica. Bob Marley birthday. Free cruise ship from England can come down just to take part in Bob Marley birthday. We don't use those marketing tools. Look at this guy from Paybush. Ferrell. He used to sing the Creole music. François Joseph is some name like that. He died in Martinique with a heart attack. This man had a strong base in Martinique. Why on Mr. Birthday we do follow up with Mr. Barnes in Cassie Bruce that wanted to organize a Christian festival, and organize with him on that man's birthday? I think it's François. He used to speak a lot of Creole song and Xavier Foss or something. On his birthday, have people like Mr. Barnes who have that idea already. I think Mr. Barnes in the same manufacturing, he make flour from bananas.
But at this time, we need to wind down.
Sit because all the ideas.
You're raising some excellent points, but we need to wrap up. We have SMAT coming after you. But,
thank you, Richie.
Give your closing remarks.
Well, I just want to tell you the Dominican public, Dominica is a beautiful place. Because you know why I prove Dominica is a beautiful place, Richie?
Yeah.
Some years back, I used to have a lady coming down from the States, a Black American woman. She was a lawyer by profession. She was my personal friend. She would visit me once. And I bring and see Mr. Ian Douglas at his office. She's a lawyer. And one of the things that was so exciting, Dominica, to her, and I never pay attention, and is now I seen what she was telling me. The simple little things, Richie. When she get up at my home and she hear the cock crowing and like when they hen lay her egg, it will be making a funny noise. Mm-hmm. A lot of noise. She told me it's first time I heard in that. Why quarreling so? So this is the things I see that was so amazing to us. And we do take those little things there as granted. Mm-hmm. And I just want to say thank you for the support. Dominican people, I love all you, and I want all you to continue to support my Magic Garden. People that have strokes, back pain, arthritis, skin problem like eczema, psoriasis, hemorrhoids, piles, you can get bitter melon cream and all those things. I appreciate it. And I see a pretty lady standing there. She have a powerful voice. I don't want to call her name to get myself in trouble. She's coming next. Have a good morning.
Thank you. That was Mr. Ronnie Harper of Magic Garden, herbalist and entrepreneur, raising some salient points as it relates to creating a herbalist association. Something to think about.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop at S-Mart. Smart, smart. Some lotto. Oh, my favorite shop. Smart, smart. Top up flow. Shop smart, smart. Sunday. Open on holidays. Shop smart, smart. Much fresh fruit and produce. Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices. Smart at S-Mart. For all your shopping needs at the best.
S-Mart Pharmacy, care for the family. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guarantee. S-Mart Pharmacy, call if you're on the road. Pick up at the drive-through windows in the community. S-Mart Pharmacy. S-Mart Pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Satisfaction guarantee. S-Mart Pharmacy.
And we're back with S-Mart. Rosemary from S-Mart. Rosemary, good morning.
Good morning to you, and let me say good morning to all our listeners in Dominica. And of course, we just want to say good morning to all those listening in the diaspora. Let me just say today it's a beautiful day in Dominica. I always say Dominica is a place to be, you know. No matter what happened, Dominica is a beautiful island, and we love Dominica. So what's happening today? I say today it's a special day, to the first day. And of course, we just have to say that thank God we have seen today, and we have to enjoy today. Of course, we are ideally located on the E.O. Libla Highway. We are next to E.A. Charles and Company and Do It Center. So I must say you can't miss S-Mart. And like, no, I think that everybody knows that S-Mart is the best place to shop. And I will say to you, the best supermarkets in Dominica. I can say to you presently, if you go down to S-Mart, we have a few items on special. And I want you to listen. Of course, we have our Earth Balance. That's a special peanut butter. I think everybody knows that a peanut butter with flaxseed in it, it's a good peanut butter, because we all know that flaxseed is very healthy for the body. That peanut butter, the price I'm going to tell you, right? And you want to know the price you're going to get it for. So you have to make a special effort to go to S-Mart to get that special peanut butter. So we had that peanut butter for $39.50. Presently, the peanut butter, it's only $20. And I can tell you it's about 18 ounces. So you know, it's the big bottle, right? and it's a healthy peanut butter. It's a peanut butter when you try it on your bread or you eat it, you will want it because it's just special and the taste. All it's saying, boy, I need to eat that peanut butter. But I can understand maybe it was like $40, $39.50, and I could not afford to buy it. But now that it's $20, you can actually buy 2 for 1 because things are rough, things are tight. So when you get the deal, do not let that deal pass you by. Of course, we also have the Planet Oats milk. We all know that this is one of the healthiest milk that we have to purchase. The healthiest milk that we have to drink, the Planet Oats milk. And presently, it was $25. But if you go today, you will get it for only $15. From $25, you will get it for $15. So you need to take advantage. We also have our lactose-free milk. And I know some persons, they can't drink the milk, but the only milk they can drink is lactose-free. I can tell you, I'm a person who loves lactose-free milk. And at SMAT, presently, I'm getting it for $10. It was $20. Imagine, you're getting 2 for 1, or you can simply say 50% off. So if you are getting that milk, and it's a big box, 32 ounces. So you know what is 32 ounces? 32 ounces is plenty milk in that box. And you're only getting that for $10. Or you can just say to your friends, boy, run down to S-Mart, I can pick up 2 boxes of milk for me. Because it was $20, so now it's $10, so I'm getting 2 for 1. So that's the deal at S-Mart. So you just can't say at S-Mart, if I go to S-Mart, I won't get anything. S-Mart is the place where you will get everything that is good. We also have white grape juice, and that's 100% grape juice. You have red grapes, you have white grapes. Well, the white grapes, I can tell you it is very good and it's healthy to drink because you're getting the real deal. So that milk, it's a 64 ounces in that bottle. So if you think of 64 ounces, that's not a small bottle of milk, that's a big bottle of milk. And it was $43.20. I like to tell you the price, because I want you to get the real thing. $43.20. Now it is $35. White grape juice, 100%, 64 ounces was $43.20. Now it's only $35. Now, we have something that's very healthy for you. Now, if you are looking at the size of the bottle, it's not a huge bottle, it's not a very big bottle, but I can tell you is how healthy it is for your body. So what you can do, you can Google pumpkin seed oil. So by doing that, you will have an idea of that oil and how important it is for the body. So the price, most importantly, the price, it was $75.60. Now it is $50. So you need to go down to S-Mart to get that pumpkin seed oil because it is very nutritious for the body, healthy for the body. Now $50. And as I always say, it's sacrifices we have to make right now to buy certain things. But when these things are most needed and are healthy, we just have to get it. So at the sale price, now is the time to purchase it. Also, I may have to tell you the benefit, right? You can Google, but I will just tell you a little bit of the benefit of that oil. It improves heart health. And we all know we have to check our heart. We have to take care of our heart. We need to eat everything or drink what we know is healthy for the heart. It is also good for your hormones. It helps to balance your hormones. So if it is balancing your hormones, you know how important that it is. And it is so good that it also makes your hair look so beautiful and silky. That tells you it is good for the body. We also have an essential everyday honey. You know how honey is good for the body? You know everybody wants honey. And I can tell you that honey, it's a big bottle. Now it's $54.30. The honey is $54.30. Now it is only $35. Now I can tell you it's running that shelf and people is really looking for that honey. Let me tell you the price again because I do not want you to miss getting that honey. That bottle of honey, essential everyday honey, big bottle enough, big bottle, was $54.30. Now it is $35. Ensure that you go down to S-Mart to get your honey. I will feel really sorry when you come to tell me, but Rosemary, you just say you have honey on sale, that big bottle of honey, and where is it? I want you to come down to S-Mart and take advantage of the opportunity while it lasts. Also, we have guava paste. I think I can remember growing up, that is something we would always prepare at home because, you know, growing up from the country, it's easy to go and look for guavas. You go and look for trees and then you bring back guavas home. And that's one of the things we would try to do is to make guava paste. But, you know, right now is not like, 20 years ago when we used to do these things. You can hardly get your guavas. And when you get your guavas, it's just to make some juice, to make some guava juice. So you don't really have the time or the guavas to make guava paste. But at S-Mart, we have the guava paste. It was $14.60. $14.60, and now it is $10.95. So you see why you have to visit S-Mart to get these special prices. We also have a Scott's bath tissue. A Scott's bath tissue was $7.60, and now it is $6.60. So customers, all these items, they are on special prices at S-Mart. And also, walk through the aisle. Walk through the aisle and you will see all the red tags and the items that are reduced, and take advantage. We'll take a short break and I'll be right back.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with glowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, grab a holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've got to have a Buster. Chubby, every day is fun day. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate makes every day delicious. And so many more products. Only from Springfield Trading Limited.
At my pharmacy, care for the family. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guaranteed. That's my pharmacy. Call if you're on the go. Pick up at the drive-through window. In the community. That's my pharmacy.
That's my pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328.
Satisfaction guaranteed. That's my pharmacy.
And we're back with Rosemary from SMART. Rosemary?
Yes, customers. So I will continue on all the healthy items we have at SMART. I know how it is, and I know that we have to take care of our health. Very, very important. I always say I'm alive, and I thank God for that. And I thank God for the healthy things that I put in my mouth. So, but when you go to SMART, you can get the Chobani oat milk. This is a healthy milk. And sometimes I say to myself, or I say to customers, you know, when you walk into SMART, you know that's the place you get the most milk. Look at the amount of milk and choices that we give our customers when they walk in. Because we do not want you to walk into SMART and you do not get items that you are looking for. But when you're walking into SMART and you know Chobani milk, that's the healthiest milk I can get, you know, at SMART. What about the lactate milk? So healthy. And we have these big boxes. Now, if you want to get unsweetened or you want to get sweetened, you have a choice. You can choose whatever you feel is better for you. But there's always a special price at SMART on these items because we want our customers to remain healthy and strong. Now, our almond milk. Now, if you want to get almond milk in the bottle, the big bottle in the, you know, in the refrigerator, in the chiller, you can get that. We have all different types of almond milk. And also, we have the yogurts. So if you do not want milk and you figure to yourself, boy, today is yogurt I'm going to have, spend the money. I know things are rough, but say this week, I'm going to get a big Greek yogurt. And we have all different types, huh? So you can choose which one you want. If you want vanilla, if you want strawberry, you know, you just choose the one that is best for you. Now, you want to get yogurt that's probiotic. Probiotic is very important. So if you are looking for probiotic yogurt, we have that available for you. All different types in the probiotic. Now we also have it in 32 ounces. If you can't afford to buy the 32 ounces and you just feel to yourself, well, I just want to buy one or two, you know, the small size, you know, for me, you can get that. We have it available. So we have yogurts for everybody and we have yogurt to suit you. So when you go down to SMART, think of getting healthy items. Also, you know, SMART is the place that you get the most fruits. In terms of apples, you can get single apples, you can get 3-pound bags of apples, and I can tell you, so many choices of apples that you have. You just have to come and see, and you just have to choose what you want at SMART. It's a large selection. Also, in terms of vegetables, today is first day, so you know that's the time you can get everything. Today, first day at SMAT, I can tell you, if you want limes, you can get limes. If you want to get watercress, you can get watercress. If you want to get okras, you can get okras. Everything you can think of, chives, celery, thyme, everything available at SMAT. And of course, if you want to get things like watermelons, all the different types of melon, everything is available. If you want to get snack bowls, you know, at SMAT, you can get vegetable snack bowls. You can also get fruit bowls. You can get all these things at SMAT. And you know, when you are at SMAT and you are shopping, you might be saying, boy, you know, I just walking into the supermarket there, but I'm feeling a bit hungry. I be feeling I should have something to eat. You don't have any worries, because when you're walking into SMAT, you can get your pies and you can choose it yourself. You can choose your rotis. And of course, you get your snacks to eat. You get your rotisserie chicken with vegetables, steamed vegetables. You know, so there is always something to get at SMAT. That's why I always say SMAT is just the best place to shop in Dominica. You just can't go wrong when you are at SMAT. Imagine you are at SMAT and you're saying, boy, what can I do for this weekend? I want to make some special vegetables. So the vegetables you might be thinking of, what about asparagus? Asparagus is very, very, very good for the body. So you can get your asparagus. It's not something that you will get every day. But if you get something like that, or maybe you can just buy it once a month, but at least you get your asparagus. So it is very important. Now it's weekend. Once it's first day, it's weekend. Weekend is a time everybody is thinking of getting special meats at home. I going to shop and I want to cook a special pot for Sunday. Or it's Saturday, I'm going to have my friends coming home and we are going to have a broth. Sometimes you just feel it's dominoes you're going to play. Maybe this weekend you're going to say dominoes and you're going to make a big broth and you're going to get some drinks. Everything is available at SMAT. But it's Sunday. Maybe you want to cook some oxtail. And oxtail is available at SMAT. It's something that's really, really tasty and you want to eat to give your friends to taste oxtail. Get it at SMAT. I know it's not every day you're going to buy oxtail, but maybe once a month, you just make a sacrifice to get oxtail. Or you might just say pork ribs. You want to get some pork ribs. And of course, maybe you want to get stew pork. And the good thing about SMAT, you get the correct size. It's well cut. All you have to do is season and put in the pot. And of course, you also want to get things like your chicken breast. And let me just say to you customers, at SMAT is the place where you can get the best chicken breast. Clean and so fresh. Clean. Nothing looking stale. So you just have to pick up your chicken breast. And I can say to you, the best price in Dominica on chicken breast is at SMAT. I don't know, but we have the big sizes, right? And everybody wants to know if I'm going to buy 2 chicken breasts and I'm going to organize my chicken breast because I'm going to bake it. If I'm going to cut one in 2, one is baked, but I need to get a big piece because you are going to stuff it. Okay? So if you want to stuff your chicken breast, it's easy to stuff because of the quality that you get at SMAT. Now, probably you want to get local chicken. You can get your local chicken if you want to get it in whole or if you want to get it in, pieces. If you want to get a half, anyhow you want to get it, you will get it at SMAT. And of course, you know that your 10-pound bag of leg quarters, it's always available. And if you want to get it cut, that's one of the places where you get the best, quality in the chicken breast. In the chicken breast and the 10-pound bag of leg quarters. You do not want to go through the hustle and bustle of, cutting chicken. You just want to pick it up, wash it, and start cooking. So that's available at SMAT. So we want you to take advantage. And of course, when you go to SMAT, you want to get drumettes. Oh, let me just say to you, we got some good drumettes at SMAT for you. 2 pounds in a bag. Imagine, fresh drumettes. 2 pounds in a bag. Big enough drumettes. And only $13.50. I like to tell you the price, so you know when you come what you're going to spend, but it's $13.50 for the drumettes. And of course, when you go to SMAT, in terms of your fish, because fish is very, very good for the body, and you want to cook some fish, so you can get dolphin, you can get tuna, and you can get marlin. So all these available at SMAT. So we'll take a break and we'll be right back in closing.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Get some lotto.
All my favorite
Shop smart at S-Mart. Get a top-up flow. And did you shop smart at S-Mart?
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart at S-Mart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart. Get some lotto.
All my favorite
Shop smart at S-Mart. Get a top-up flow. And did you shop smart at S-Mart?
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays. Shop smart at S-Mart. So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
For decades, Springfield Trading Limited has provided Dominica with a very trusted distribution platform of the highest quality, best prices. Every day can't do without products and consumer brands. And as the Springfield Trading wheels of distribution continue to turn, we serve this nation with distinction on all levels, supported by a unique merchandising service, serving all major accounts across Dominica, the best daily distribution mobile network, and a dedicated support team. It is no doubt that Springfield Trading is being saluted for its market service confidence, efficiency, and consistency. With quality in everything, Springfield Trading is providing the brands you know and have come to trust, depend, and rely on with flowing confidence. Distributors for holiday foods, Grab a Holiday, Fruta, real fruit juice, juiced right. Buster, you've gotta have a Buster. Chubby, every day is fun day. Colgate, a world of care. Crooks Biscuits, your vital supplies. Cadbury Chocolate, makes every day delicious. And so many more products, only from Springfield Trading Limited, where quality is everything.
Yes, customers. So now is the time that we are going to talk about, our cats, our dogs, because, if we are eating, we have to take care of them, right? They are very important at our homes. We have to treat them right, Make sure that they get food. Make sure that they are smelling good. Yes. So what's going on at SMAT for our cats, if our dogs? We have everything for them. So for the cats, we have our 9 lives. 9 lives daily essential. That's our food for our cats. And Purina cat chow. I guess by now everybody knows that Purina cat chow is very, very healthy and it's very tasty for our cats. So come on down to SMAT to ensure that your cats will be smiling when they see that food. They never say they do not want it, and they never turn their faces. Of course, we have the Paw cat food in a can. So if you want to purchase it in cans, you can get that also. So just ensure that you take care of your cats. Get everything for them, their leashes, put it in their neck, and have them looking good. Of course, when you are going to stroll, you may want to be, strolling with your cats. So you want to ensure that they are looking good. What about our dogs? Oh, our dogs, our best friend. And they have to be looking good also, and they have to be smelling good. Well, at S-Mart, we get the best shampoo. The best shampoo you can think of, quality shampoo for your dog. Life Mini Bites. Also, we can get that at S-Mart for our dog. We also have the adult complete nutrition for our dog. Only 30 pounds in the bag. Healthy food for your dogs. Food not gonna make them jump, leap. They feel like, biting sometimes because they are so happy. The excitement now when they see that food. So you have to always make sure you get that food for your dog. Also, we have pet rice. And as I always say to customers, most times you cannot find pet rice. Always scarce. Sometimes in a whole 2 months, you cannot get pet rice. So what do you do? Well, I can tell you, what you have to do is to ensure that you get more than one bag, especially now we are in the hurricane season. You need to make preparation for your dogs. So purchase more than one bag and keep it in stock. So when your dogs will be hungry, you won't have a problem to feed them because you get the pet rice. And the price of the pet rice at S-Mart is very reasonable. It's only $26.30 per bag. Let me give you the price again. $26.30 per bag, which means you can get 3 bags at ease on $100 and you still have change. So ensure that you get pet rice now. Now we know that it is all about keeping our dogs healthy. Also, in closing, we have to let you know it's hurricane season. We can't forget hurricane season, and I'm not leaving until I tell you that you have to go down to S-Mart, and I can tell you it's selling out, because the price, imagine you can get a lamp to put in each bedroom at your home for only $23.60. And when I tell you about a light, I'm talking about lights with 600 lumens. And I always say to you that the lumens, that's what you need, because that's the brightness of that light. All you have to do is just touch a button and your light's on. And when you touch button and you touch again, you see lights coming on twice. So that tells you about the quality of that lamp. Only $23. You can get 4 or 5 lamps to ensure that the house have light. And also we have the other lamps. That's the lamp you want to put in the living room, so it will be given bathroom, it will be given bedroom, it will be given washroom, everywhere. But you want to ensure that hurricane season is here. We're not going to be looking for a lamp when you hear hurricane coming. You can't leave your house and run, You have to make early preparation. You have to ensure you go down to S-Mart, because I can tell you, it's not going to stay there. The price is the best price you can think of. And you can walk up and down. But when you reach to S-Mart and you see the quality of these lamps and the price, probably you just come to buy 2, but you'll say, boy, I can get 3 for $100. Let me buy 3. Because it's quality lamps. And we have, as I say, 3,000 lumen is enough to give a house light. So you just have to go down to S-Mart and get it. But what about our touch light? The touch light is you just press a button. The entire house have lights. You're going outside in the darkness. Everywhere have lights. on that touchlight, you press again, on again. That is what you call quality lamps. S-Mart have the best touchlight and the best lamp. Make the sacrifice to get it. And the last thing I will say to you customers, you need to check Rian out, because Rian is always working with the farmers. And I always say, we treat our farmers right, and our farmers love S-Mart. What do we need this week? We are looking for Christophine. So take notes, Christophine. Now, if you do not have Christophine, you know you have to plant Christophine, because we do not want to go through that, effort of asking for Christophine. We should be getting Christophine all the time, because Christophine is very important, especially people like me. I'm suffering with that high blood pressure. High blood pressure actually, almost killed me. So if you have high blood pressure almost kill rosemary, what are you going to do for rosemary? You are going to ensure that you plant enough Christophine so rosemary can put pressure under control. So you see we need the Christophine. Please plant the Christophine. We also need yams. Everybody wants to make a broth. A broth is not tasting good, without yam. So if you have yams, we need the yam at S-Mart. Also, passion fruit. Passion fruit is also good for your high blood pressure. Very, very good. So if you know you love passion fruit, you need to get your passion fruit all the time at S-Mart. So farmers, if you have the passion fruit, we need it. String beans. So we need the string beans also. So if you have string beans, check us out. We need the string beans. And apricots, very important. And please bring all the avocados that you have. So in closing, let me just say to you customers, enjoy your weekend. And we are looking forward in serving you at S-Mart. And I love you.
S-Mart Pharmacy, get all the family. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guarantee. S-Mart Pharmacy, call if you're on the road. Because like the drive-through windows in the community. S-Mart Pharmacy. S-Mart Pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Satisfaction guarantee. S-Mart Pharmacy. S-Mart Pharmacy. Get all the family. Come on in, we'll treat you right. Got your remedies day and night. Need your medication, we'll fill your prescription. Satisfaction guarantee. That's my pharmacy. Call if you're on the road. Because like the drive-through windows in the community. That's my pharmacy. That's my pharmacy on Goodwill Road. Call 235-2328. Satisfaction guarantee. That's my pharmacy.
And that was our friend from S-Mart Springfield Trading. The good folks down there, good morning. Rosemary, we love you here at Q95, okay? You're tuned into Q95 FM 95.1. It's beautiful Thursday, June 26, 2025. Good morning to Ralphina. Good morning to Melinda Sam Roger. Good morning to Henry Sully and Annie Lewis Alexander. Good morning to you. Hope you're enjoying the day. Good morning to Big Brother Matthias Peltier. Hope you're getting some much-deserved rest.
kind of calypso king you trying to be. Oh yeah. The parrot living in luxury.
At this time, we're going to make a stop at the great folks at Esau Trading Limited. Let's take a break.
Chinese, you must chant the government. Chant the government.
Looking for power and performance in your cleaning game? Say hello to Sapolio, the world-class brand trusted by homes across the globe. Sapolio Chloro Bleach kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. Whether it's your bathroom, kitchen, or laundry, Sapolio Chloro gets the job done. And for laundry, try Sapolio Ultra Laundry Detergents with floral, citrus, and gentle baby formulas. Deep cleaning, fresh scent, tough on stains in sizes from 450 grams to 4 kg. Stains won't stand a chance against the polio color stain remover 3-in-1. It removes stains, delivers high performance, and comes at a great price. Available in 550 ml, 950 ml, and 1800 ml. Want something lemony fresh? Grab Sapolio liquid detergent, light, powerful, and perfectly sized at 200 ml. Don't forget to disinfect the smart way with Sapolio disinfectant. Kills 99.9% of germs and comes in pine, lavender, baby, lime, apple, and floral scents. Available from 800 ml to 4.9 liters. Sapolio, clean power, fresh life. Available now at Isa Trading Limited, your favorite shopping location here in Dominica. When you think clean, think Sapolio. Think Isa Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
All right, at this time, we're joining our friends at Esau Trading Limited. On the line with me is one of the official representatives, Fedison Valmon. Good morning. Hello, Fedison, can you hear me? Okay, we're having a little difficulty there.
But it's only when their party is in opposition. It's only then they don't strap on their guns. But when their party in power, corruption not bad no more. That's why I strap on my guns to ask them these questions. If you say you love, if you say you love, what happened to your love for so hungry? If you say you love.
All right, let's try that again. We're with Esau Trading Limited. Fedison Valmon, good morning.
Good morning, Richie. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Perfect. Good morning to you, and a special good morning to all our loyal customers of Esau Trading Limited. And of course, a special good morning to all our viewers that's live on our Facebook page right now. We are live in store. We're doing something a bit different for you guys at Esau Trading Limited. And we want to show you guys, or we want to tell you guys a bit more about our brand new products that we have just received. And I'm talking about our Promos and Goya brand of products. So if you're looking at me right now via our Facebook and you listen to me via live via Q95 FM radio, again, my name is Fedison Valmon. I'm the brand promoter here at Esau Trading Limited. Now, Richie, we're going to take a look, or we're going to talk a bit about our Promos brand of products. I know last week we spoke a bit about that line of products, and I was really excited to introduce our customers and potential customers about this exciting brand of products. And I'm talking about our quick oats underneath of that Promos brand of products right now. So now those on the Facebook Live will be able to see some of our Promos brand. I'm talking about our quick oats right now. I know it's the time for us to really, some of us are still working. It's summer, but we're still working, but we still want our children to have something that can be plentiful in the morning for breakfast. And our quicker oats is that perfect ingredient for you. You need that ingredient in your kitchen. And of course, let's not forget my favorite, the macaroni and cheese. Under 10 minutes meal that you need to prepare for lunch and for the kids. The macaroni and cheese is that perfect option. Our promos, mayo. God, I love mayo. I add mayo in everything I do. I add it in bread. I add it in my veggies. I add it in every single thing. So if you're like me and you love your mayo, we do have our promos mayo at Easter Trading Limited for just $14.95. And if you're wondering what size we have our mayo, we do have it in our 473 ml. Our promos tomato ketchup, again, that perfect combination. You want to really create that salad dressing. Our promos tomato ketchup is that ingredient that you need. We do have it in two sizes. We're talking about our 425 grams and our 1.2 kg. And they're just for $8.95 and $15.50. While we're still underneath our promos brand of products, we do have our promo salad dressing. I touched a bit on it last week where we said that we have it in two flavors. We do have our ranch salad dressing and our Italian dressing. So if you're a bit lactose intolerant like myself, our Italian salad dressing is that perfect combination for you to enjoy all your green veggies and salad. And of course, if you like something milky and creamy, our ranch salad dressing is perfect for you. We have that in two sizes, that's $15.50 and $14.75. I know some of us may be thinking of really adding us the Chinese food for the weekend. You can cook the perfect way with our soy sauce. You can find it here at Easter Trading Limited again. And now we're just running through some of the products because we have a wide array of products available at Easter Trading Limited. Underneath our brand promos and crafts, we have your all-time favorite barbecue sauce, brown sugar, honey mustard, and the original as well. Just add a little bit of that onto that weekend upcoming, and let me tell you, you can sit down and just eat a whole bit. Like myself, I can really eat barbecue ribs in less than 1 minute. Everything I can finish in less than 1 minute. That is the perfect ingredient for you. Our cereals, again, that perfect ingredient for our children. Again, if you're really worrying about buying these expensive brands of cereal for your children, at Easter, our plan and objective, our goal is to ensure that you get valued for your money and high quality, world-class standard products. And I'm talking about our cereals, our cornflakes, and our frosted flakes. Yes, I'm definitely getting at least 4 boxes this weekend because I love cereal, and Easter is the only place that you can get products to meet your budget. Now, Richie, we're going to take a short break and we're going to return to continue letting our customers know some of the brands that they can find at Easter Trading Limited, value for their money, brands that you can really satisfy and say, yes, I came here to shop with a limited amount of money, but I got my money's worth. So we're going to take a short break and we're going to return right now.
All right, we're speaking with Ferguson Valmont from ESA Trading Limited. We'll be back after this.
No lie. Are you 25 years or older? Do you have a Class C driver's license and a clean police record? If you answered yes to the above, then there are opportunities for you at ESA Trading Limited as a driver. Send your applications to Martha at esatradinglimited.com or call 615-0921 for more information. Looking for power and performance in your cleaning game? Say hello to Sapolio, the world-class brand trusted by homes across the globe. Sapolio Chloro Bleach kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. Whether it's your bathroom, kitchen, or laundry, Sapolio Chloro gets the job done. And for laundry, try Sapolio Ultra Laundry Detergents with floral, citrus, and gentle baby formulas. Deep cleaning, fresh scent, tough on stains in sizes from 450 grams to 4 kg. Stains won't stand a chance against the polio color stain remover 3-in-1. It removes stains, delivers high performance, and comes at a great price. Available in 550 ml, 950 ml, and 1800 ml. Want something lemony fresh? Grab Sapolio liquid detergent, light, powerful, and perfectly sized at 200 ml. Don't forget to disinfect the smart way with Sapolio disinfectant. Kills 99.9% of germs and comes in pine, lavender, baby, lime, apple, and floral scents. Available from 800 ml to 4.9 liters. Sapolio, clean power, fresh life. Available now at Isa Trading Limited, your favorite shopping location here in Dominica. When you think clean, think Sapolio. Think Isa Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
And we're back with Ferguson at Esau Trading Limited. Ferguson.
Thank you so much, Richie. And again, we are back. And if you're wondering what is happening right here, we are live in store on our social media pages. You can hop onto Facebook and then just enter Easter Trading Limited main. We are live on our social media pages, showing you some of the best products, best prices, best deals that you can find right here in store. And those of you listening right now, yes, we are touching on some of your favorite brands that you can find at Easter Trading Limited. We recently touched on some of your products that you love. Now we're going to touch, if you're thinking of a little baking lifestyle over the weekend, and if you're like me, you like to experience in the kitchen, or experiment food in the kitchen, our promos brand of cake mix, it's that perfect option for you. As you can see, these products are going really, really quick. Richie, we have our Devils, we have our white, moist cake mix that you can find right at our supermarket location. I'm hoping that you're planning to come on down to Easter Trading Limited sometime today or tomorrow or the weekend to shop up to $500. I know some people may be saying he's saying $500, but I'm hoping I'll get my money value for my money. And yes, at Easter Trading Limited, we always ensure that when you shop with us, you get products to match your budget. We are budget friendly. We have some of the best customer service, best staff that you can find in Dominica right here at Easter Trading Limited. They're always happy and willing to assist you whenever you need assistance. Just come on down and ask for any assistance and they will be sure to help you. And some of the other brands that I really want to touch on, it's our Goya brand. And this one, when I saw it, is my all-time favorite. I know some persons may be thinking like, hey, I want to really make my pina colada on my own, either virgin or alcoholic. Yes, you can purchase your pina colada in a can at Easter Trading Limited and our coconut milk as well. That's at Easter Trading Limited under our newly received Goya brand of products, and that's just for $10.50. Our pina colada is just for $9.25. All-time favorite. If you've been following our social media pages, you have been seeing us posting a lot of videos about our newly received brand. I'm talking about our Goya Saison, my all-time favorite. I can't cook without it. There's no need to add that extra salt to your cooking. Our Goya Saison is that perfect product that you need. You know, do a little orange rice, do a little spaghetti, do a little stew baked chicken, and that is the option for you. Our Goya seasoning. I know a lot of us maybe know about our adobo all-purpose seasoning. Yes, no need to add that extra salt. If you're looking about your health and you're trying to avoid that hypertension spike, our Goya seasoning is perfect for you. No need to add that extra salt to really add that unhealthy factor to your plate every time you cook. Now we're gonna take a little walk around our supermarket right now. We are looking around right now, and as you can see, our shelves are very nicely and neatly packed with your favorite brands, our champion products, our champion macaroni, twirls, we have chow mein, we have our vermicelli, and that's all the products that you need and can get here at Trading Limited. Our Clio brand of products, our Clio oil, of course, is our all-time world-class favorite. And let's not talk about our Sapolio. You have been hearing a lot about our radio ads and our social media pages as well. Our Sapolio soap powder. God, everyone who keeps on coming and buying these products by bales, and I'm telling you by bales, my mom is literally coming this weekend because this is the product that you need when you're doing your laundry this weekend. Our Sapolio Ultra, we have it in floral, we have it in lime, we have it in different sizes, baby scent, and we do have also our Sapolio color stain remover as well. These are all your products that you need. There's no need for you to come and shop at Ether and then not get what you want. We have everything that you need right here in store. So what are you waiting for? This weekend is laundry weekend, so you might as well just come along and purchase some of your best products, high quality, that you can find at East Trading. I'm really excited to assist you when you come in store. Just ask for Fedis and I'll be happy to direct you around our supermarket as well as our many beautiful and wonderful staff who's always happy and excited with a smile on their face to assist you wherever you need as much as possible. Now, I said we're going to touch a bit on our showroom department, but we are still within our Sapolio line of products. We do have our Sapolio disinfectant. These are in various sizes. We have 5 that's 900 ml, 900 ml in different sizes. We have our pine, we have our floral, we have our citrus, and of course our baby as well. So if you're live on our Facebook page, we are showing you a bit of our products happening, what we're doing. It's really exciting that we get to show our customers some of the products that they can find, some of their all-time favorites. We are continuously stocking up on these products to ensure when you come to shop at us that you get everything you need at the right time, the right place, and of course the best price. No other company can compete with the prices that we offer you at Easter Trading Limited, and that's so on. So we're going to take a few minutes to head upstairs to our showroom department and show you some of the best appliance and best brands of products that you can find. Before we close on our infomercial this week at in-store at Easter Trading Limited and live on our Facebook page, again. So Richie, we're going to take a short break while we head up to our showroom department and let you know some of the best products, best brands that you can find at Easter Trading Limited.
Wholesalers. Great news for moms, dads, retailers, and wholesalers. At Eastside Trading Limited, we're proud to bring you the world-famous Giggles brand of baby and adult care products trusted around the globe, now right here in Dominica. From diapers to pull-up pants and gentle wet wipes, Giggles is quality you can count on at unbeatable prices. Our Giggles baby diapers are soft, comfy, and leak-proof, keeping your little one dry and happy, whether it's playtime or nap time. Available in the following sizes: size 2, 10 pieces, size 3, 9 pieces, size 4, 8 pieces, and size 5, 7 pieces. With stretchable side airs, ultra soft layers, and a super absorbent core, they're made for movement and mess-free days. And our baby pants, they're just as comfy, perfect for active toddlers. Giggles Baby Pants, available in sizes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Need wipes? Try our Giggles Baby Wipes. Gentle on delicate skin, strong on messes. And for adults, Giggles adult diapers and pull-ups offer the dignity and comfort your loved ones deserve. What sizes and prices to suit every need. Extra large, large, medium, and small. Giggles adult pull-up pants, extra large, large, and medium. So whether you're shopping for your family or stocking your store, Eastside Trading Limited through our Giggles brand of products has you covered. Giggles, comfort and love packaged together. Available at Eastside Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
If you're just joining us now, we are at ESA Trading Limited with Fredison Valmont.
and it's so young. They used to sing great songs of how much they love him at home. But it's only when their party is in opposition. It's only then they don't strap on their guns. But when their party in power, corruption not bad no more. That is why I strap on my guns to ask them these questions. If you say you love,
And we're back with Esau Trading Limited, Ferguson Farmer.
Yes, thank you so much, Richie. Again, we are live again in our showroom department, so you can hop on out to our Facebook page at Esau Trading Limited Main. We are live in our showroom department, and after this information is over, we will continue showing you around the supermarket and our showroom department. And we're just touching on our AC unit for our viewers on our Facebook page. We do have our Loratech brand of AC units. We have our 9, 12, and 24 units. And of course, don't forget our portable, comfy brand of AC units. We do have them in 12 BTU, 10 BTU, and 8 BTU units. And the perfect thing about the portable AC is that there's no need to put it in one location. You can carry it everywhere you go, even by the river. You can just hold your solar circuit and connect your portable AC, and you're good to go. You can carry it wherever. You go to the garden and the sun is a bit hot. Yes, you can also carry it to your garden, people. There's no need to just keep it in one location. You can carry it in your living room, your kitchen, everywhere. Tooth bagay, tooth plasma cabio. You can carry it everywhere you go. Now, we'll end our infomercial with Q95 FM. So we can continue showing. So if you want to really know more and see more about what is happening in store, you can hop onto our Facebook page. That's Esau Trading Limited Main. Again, Richie, thank you so much again for holding on for us. And of course, thank you so much to those who continue to make Esau Trading Limited their #1 shopping location here in Dominica for your best brands, best products, best prices, #1, best in everything. So stay tuned to our Facebook page. Know more about the best products, our new arrivals, our new products, and we'll keep you updated. Or you can hop on onto the store and ask any staff that you may see. We're always willing to assist you. Remember, at Esau Trading Limited, we are making a difference for you. Thank you so much, Reese. See you next week.
Fantastic. That was Ferguson from Esau Trading Limited. One of our many clients doing a great job in Dominica. Ladies and gentlemen,
if you say you love, why you hide it? On your love the country like the opposition.
it's a beautiful day to go out and shop at Esau. And show each other love, huh? Help out your fellow Dominican. If you're walking around Roseau, you see someone needs some help, don't be afraid to lend a helping hand. Each one help one, and together we will build Mama Dominique. The Bob with If You Say You Love.
When people get a good deal, they also say that they love. They're a clergyman.
Great news for moms, dads, retailers, and wholesalers. At Esau Trading Limited, we're proud to bring you the world-famous Giggles brand of baby and adult care products trusted around the globe, now right here in Dominica. From diapers to pull-up pants and gentle wet wipes, Giggles is quality you can count on at unbeatable prices. Our Giggles baby diapers are soft, comfy, and leak-proof, keeping your little one dry and happy, whether it's playtime or nap time. Available in the following sizes: size 2, 10 pieces, size 3, 9 pieces, size 4, 8 pieces, and size 5, 7 pieces. With a stretchable side edge, ultra soft layers, and a super absorbent core. They're made for movement and mess-free days. And our baby pants, they're just as comfy, perfect for active toddlers. Giggles Baby Pants, available in sizes 3, 4, 5, and 6. Need wipes? Try our Giggles Baby Wipes. Gentle on delicate skin, strong on messes. And for adults, Giggles Adult Diapers and Pull-Ups offer the dignity and comfort your loved ones deserve. Sizes and prices to suit every need. Extra large, large, medium, and small. Giggles Adult Pull-Up Pants. Extra large, large, and medium. So whether you're shopping for your family or stocking your store, Ether Trading Limited through our Giggles brand of products has you covered. Giggles, comfort and love packaged together. Available at Ether Trading Limited. We are making a difference for you.
Do you want more miles for less? Rubis Ultratech Gasoline and Diesel uses advanced fuel technology to optimize your vehicle's performance and improve its fuel economy. By removing deposits, Ultratech maximizes your vehicle's performance, keeping your engine clean and running like new. What Ultratech greater fuel economy mean to you? You get more miles for less. Put only the best in your tank. Ultratech Fuel, only from Rubin.
Get Rubis, get going, get Rubis, get going.
If you have an objection to this marriage, speak now or forever hold your.
Don't do it, Tevin! I still love you. I have since the day we stole your mom's car and got matching dolphin tattoos.
Oh, Lordy. Janelle, from spring break away?
Yes, it's me.
Janelle, you gotta move on.
We're like the wedding guest that doesn't ruin the ceremony. CG United Insurance. Good like that.
June month end to the first week in July. All roads lead to Scott's Head for the grand Keshaku Reunion Festival. Beginning Friday, June 27th with sounds of praise to the Most High. Lively cultural performances, followed by Soir l'Histoire, a night of powerful, topical, juicy history with Dr. Leonard Honeychurch, followed by the Super Block finale. Saturday 20th, Saki Sabukabu in spectacular carnival style, followed by Dr. Mika Labadie and Dropping. Sunday 30th, church service, then village festival with the Unstoppable Person Serenade. Tuesday, July 1st, trip to Kalinago Territory. Wednesday, July 2nd, Dog Loop. Money Bingo! Tuesday, July 3rd, Beach Party and Talent Night with special guest Franklin Moses. Friday, July 4th, Grand Dinner and Dance. Saturday, Beth, the highly anticipated return of Conde Conla. With Midnight Movement. Sunday, July 6th, Super Blacko. Extra codes, coupon is only $3 for $10. Raffle to include a large screen, smart television, and multiple smart phone devices. Don't miss the Scott and Kashaku reunion. Good month into the first week of July. Sponsored by Belfast Estate, Coupon Bear, DNO, Q95, and Crayon Heartbeats. Look at people!
Are you tired of having the same boring breakfast every morning? Well, Monflake Oats is the healthy and perfect solution just for you. Make your breakfast exciting by adding Monflakes to your pancakes, parfait, or even milkshake. Monflake can be found in different sizes and available in granola, such as Caribbean or Hawaiian. Stop worrying about what to prepare for your breakfast, dessert, snack, or even dinner. Monflake is the best addition to your meal. Grab yourself a bag today.
Locally distributed by Fine Foods Inc. and available island-wide.
Introducing the new Caribbean paint from Do It Center. Duran paint and wall covering from Do It Best Quality Paint, giving you the same great interior and exterior quality, the same color matching technology at an incredible price. Available in black, satin, and semi-gloss. Visit us on Google Road or call our paint department at 255-6896. Do It Center, your partner in home improvements.
This Friday, June 27th at 11 a.m. on the big station United 5 FM. Trio will have it uncovers the myths surrounding copyrights. Copyrights expert Mark Murray will examine what is copyrights. Is copyright only relating to music? Who owns copyright? Rights for performing musicians, rights for songwriters, composers and authors, writers of poetry and books. How do you make money from your copyright? Hosted by Korean Cultural Ambassador Prince Alex. Be part of this educational hour this Friday, June 27th from 11 a.m. on the big station June 95 FM on Creole Habits. A front row sit into the culture of Dominica.
Tune in every morning for The Hot Seat on Q95. The latest happening events, breaking stories, and behind-the-scenes in-depth investigative reports. Stay locked for more fair and balanced talk on The Hot Seat on Q95. The big station.
After working hard for many years in London, Goldwyn is now retired and back living in Dominica enjoying his pension. He toujours got smiles so we can see the gold teeth and toujours kayak. I met him coming out of Flosses with the help of some staff carrying different foods, drinks, and meats to his vehicle. Myself too fast to go and ask the man what's up. Is their story start? Après moi fini 12 words. Dominic I said, Goldwyn, speak in English, don't force it. Then he said, I shop with intelligence, yeah? At Flosses, you get the most reasonable prices. Quarter bag flour, rice, sugar, milk, beers, soft drinks, water, rum, and so much more. Prices and quantities to fit your needs, mate. Because you just come down and want to tell me what I know about Flosses already. That's where I shop. It's not you alone that want to save money but still get the quality goods. That's right. And if you're listening to this ad, go and check out Flosses for yourself. Next to the Rosal Market. You can't miss it.
Now opened on Sunday.
Cause I'm on my way. KFC delivery is here. Just place your order at www.kfcdominica.com, Facebook or WhatsApp 614-2633 and your order will be delivered to you. KFC, it's good. Cause I'm on my way. Get ready. Courts is having a massive 7-day sale from Monday 24th to Monday June 30. Buy one, get one free. Who tell me? Stay on it for your gratis. Why? Purchase any item $12.99 and over and get a free gift from our exclusive list. Plus shop from our exclusive lounge sets and get up to 15% off. Mamma mia! Courts Cafe and Co. Manchester, because deals this hot don't last long. Visit us in the store June 21st to June 30. More deals and more back. Courts, bringing value home.
Goldwyn shopping for farming supplies. So I asked him, what are you doing inside Bloombox? Do you have a farm? He tell me, that's how tell sort. I've been married 37 years. Come at my money farm. He said, no, not woman, like land for farming crops. And then you understand, Bloombox is the most affordable island. Knapsacks starting at only $57.71. Elsewhere, it's $300 plus. Cutlass seeds, seeding trays, nursery pots, sales of potting mix, all at way better prices than anywhere else. Fertilizers, 3-in-1 multi-tool, and so much more. Located on Federation Drive, Goodwill. Second property on the right after the Valley Link Road and on the corner of Drury Lane and Hanover Street in Rosal. Bloombox. Let's bloom together.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
I deal with fire and brimstone every morning. Hey, willing to bet that I am not alone with this problem. Ooh, life in the Commonwealth, not an easy road. Yes, it's got sunshine, but the burden when your salary and the economy never want to agree. Granny tell me hold it straight, stuck up the day, but the rhythm of life keep beating me same, whether or not you complain. So I want more pay, Need more pay. Want more pay. Need more pay. Things down. One day I want to own my home. Let's be a heart. I like a dog in trouble. When a man can provide for his clan, you never know when becomes an option. Do I want more pay? I need more pay. Ring, ting, 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 ting. Money, 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 money. Okay. It's a boss man publishing to the world of all your profits. Hey, don't tell me this, wasn't I not a part of accomplishing it? Boy, working 8 to 5 on your plantation, slaving overtime, no compensation. Inflation rise, never you compromise, still you don't cry. I go with over and beyond, like a merry-go-round. I want to be financially sound, stop the run around. So I want more pay, I need more pay. Mr. Bossman, I want more pay, I need more pay. Think God, one day I want to own my home. Let's be a shot. People making fun to pay their loan. When a man can uphold the family plan, you never know when it becomes an option. Do I want more pay? I need more pay. Ring, ting, 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 ting. Money, money, money. Imagine everything going up, up, up in my country. Hey, what a thing, everything but my bank account and my salary. Holy lawmakers, what's your principle? For children, them killing for people. You can't afford people losing hope, walking up like road. It's something a road 19, can't support them nice things. And you pick me then every night crying, family quiet. So I want more pay, need more pay, want more pay, need more pay. In God, one day I want to own my home. Like in a house, my bills are trying to postpone. When a man falls into depression, you never know. So it's like to be an option. Do I want more pay? I need more pay. Ring, ting, 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 ting. Money, 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 money. Hey, hey. Ooh, na, na,
Those prepaid customers can now unlock big bonus rewards like bonus data, prizes, and more every time you activate a 3-day prepaid plan or launcher. Activate a plan, then scratch to reveal your bonus data. Plus, get points for extra prizes. The more you activate, the more bonus data and prizes you can win. plan. Get in on the big bonus rewards when you activate a prepaid plan. Dial star 129# or visit topupflow.com to activate a plan today.
Energy, strength, vitality. The dream that gives us strength for the extra mile. Vitamalt, smooth, delicious, refreshing, and healthy. Taste it. Rich in vitamin B. Vitamalt, the magical source of energy you know and love. Drink it. Boy, that's nicely. I love my Vitamalt there. Vitamalt, vitalized naturally. Distributed by Belva. Estate Limited.
Our Lady of Fairhaven Cathedral presents the Jubilee Garden Party under the distinguished patronage of Her Excellency Sylvanie Burton on July 6th, 2025 from 3 to 8 p.m. on the State House grounds. The Jubilee Garden Party. Come, step into the evening of enjoyable live music and prepare to indulge in delicious food and drink. Sponsored by PDT Caribbean, Daspar, J. Astephen and Company Limited, The Fortune Hotel, Deepex Color Lab, Next Connect, and the Government of Dominica. Proceeds will support the renovation efforts of the historic Our Lady of Fairhaven Cathedral and support the Feeding Jesus program. See you at the Jubilee Garden Park, July 6, 3 to 8 p.m. Tickets available at Deepex, Next Connect, and Bullseye Fans. Only $200.
Mouvement créole à Soukir. Tout le monde créole pour attention. Comité pour études créole Dominique. Et puis Radio QFM qui a présenté Mouvement créole. Mardi soir, entre 6 après-midi. Information, blague, interview, l'histoire, problème, discussion, reportage, apprendre à parler et puis écrit créole. Lien avec ton peuple créole. Bon musique créole. Mouvement créole. À nous fait un rendez-vous, messieurs, mesdames, tous les mardis soirs. QFM qui est frappé avec bon parole créole. Sans ça participer, qui est nous? Rapidement, là. Mouvement créole à seconde station QFM. Watchez avec nous tous les mardis soirs, 6h pour Mouvement créole. Matchez ça.
I've never been a prince, nor have been a master. But from where I stand, I see spiritual warfare. The things that we see, people going under. It is very clear that there are demons out there. That if we need to stop this evil spirit from invading our churches and public office, evil and good can be in one unit. We need to pray of them as we here on the phobia, pretend like you don't know it there. Things happening in our face, people behave like they don't Christians are 100 but good because they're blocked out. My uncle wants to snap again, but this time I am uncle pray. So, open our eyes and stop. The things they will do if we play their part. We have masters from east and west and central and Africa. Please pray for the churches, please pray for the police. They are fighting battles that should not exist. The churches would pray and police would arrest. Take out them demons and clean up all commerce. Since my people, they are under a spell.
Antibiotics is the remedy to keep them in health. The church and police fight for what is right. Oh, help me, God, let them alive. It's in the country in a trance, people live that in evil right. Playing like a pharaoh, yes, let my people. The people say you get too long, uncles are waiting for my son. It's appropriate for money, destroying the economy. So, open our eyes and stop. From the dynasty of the one-man party, our servant playing masters do anything that they want.
Are you 25 years or older? Do you have a Class C driver's license and a clean police record? If you answered yes to the above, then there are opportunities for you at ESA Trading Limited as a driver. Send your applications to martha@esatradinglimited.com or call 615-0921 for more information.
This Friday, June 27th at 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Trio will have it uncovers the myths surrounding copyrights. Copyrights expert Mark Murray will examine what is copyrights. Is copyright only relating to music? Who owns copyright? Rights for performing musicians, rights for songwriters, composers and authors, writers of poetry and books. How do you make money from your copyright? Hosted by Creative Cultural Ambassador Prince Alex. Be part of this educational hour this Friday, June 27th from 11 a.m. on the big station Tune 95 FM on Creole Habits. A photo sit into the culture of Dominica. Blast get in prison. So it's biggest job whatever. Blast mystery progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. In your glass up and rising. I like it. It's going up. And up. And up. And up. And up. Blast up and up. And up. And up. And up. And up.
Play selected games to win in the Black Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
Going up, and up, and up, and up, and up, blast up, and up, and up, blast, give it.
During a hurricane, if there is a lull after the eye of the storm has passed, stay in a safe place, except to make emergency repairs. The wind may return suddenly with even greater strength. Since 90% of hurricane casualties occur from drowning, you must evacuate islands and beaches and other vulnerable locations as early as possible. And those seeking shelter should shut off water, gas, and electricity before leaving their home. A message from Q95 FM Radio.
This Friday, June 27th at 11 a.m. on the big station Q95 FM. Trio will have it uncovers the myths surrounding copyrights. Copyrights expert Mark Murray will examine what is copyrights. Is copyright only relating to music? Who owns copyright? Rights for performing musicians, rights for songwriters, composers and authors, writers of poetry and books. How do you make money from your copyright? Hosted by Creative Cultural Ambassador Prince Alex. Be part of this educational hour this Friday, June 27th from 11 a.m. on the big station Tune 95 FM on Creole Habits. A photo sit into the culture of Dominica.
Exciting news from Auto Trade. Incredible savings are here. Take advantage of Auto Trade's Thrifty Thursday promotion. Mark your calendar on the last Thursday of each month. Auto